Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. So excited for today's beer. It's actually my 500th beer review, um, which is just like very odd to think that I've made it 500. Um, it's been cool. I've met a lot of really awesome people, both who do the beer tubing thing, or people who just comment and reach out to me. So it's been awesome. It's been so cool getting to know these people, and yourself included. Um, so I've been trying for some of these bigger, I hate to use the term milestones, but these bigger numbers for my beer reviews. Trying to do like special things. Like for my 400th, I did a bunch of like Easter eggs and like little goofs and stuff on other beer tubers. Had a couple cameos. So I was like, what? I gotta go big. So what I thought I would do is, it's the fall of 2018. I just thought I would revisit the Utopias from the fall of 2017. See there, yeah, 2017, and it just felt like that'd be a pretty cool, check in, kind of like how's it drinking almost a year later, but that doesn't seem like enough. Okay, how about I blend it and do a mega cuvee with the 2015 Utopias? Yeah. All right. So, and I also have the proper glassware. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so my plan is to do a cuvee and blend a little bit of each of these together, and then that's not big enough. Okay, how about I add the 2013 Utopias to this and do, yeah, a little bit of each into the proper glassware and tell you what it tastes like, smells like, what it looks like, and yeah, it'll be good. So I'll do the 2017 at that first. Try to just do a little bit for each one. I don't have any other ones to try to bring out at this point. I hope this seems epic enough for a 500th beer review. Now, if I was better, I would have all three glasses, pour them the same, then put them all together. But I didn't feel like cleaning two extra glasses, so I'm not going to do that. Also, you'll notice I will lick these because they are crazy expensive, and I want every last drop. And, ooh, a lot of maple in that one. This is 15, right? Yeah, 15. A good amount of maple in that. So this should be the 2013. Yeah. Fun fact about the 2013, I actually won a bottle of it. And again, no shame in me licking the top of these bottles for how expensive they are. But anyway, the 2013 actually won a bottle in a raffle. So that was pretty cool. All the money went to charity, if you're wondering. All right, so blended the three together. Yeah, you got some nice alcohol legs, not surprising. And it does, what you're seeing is a little darker than I'm seeing. Yeah, you can see like some of that red. It's very dark brown. Kind of looks like flat cola or root beer. Um, yeah, I mean, oh man, just how those legs are dropping down. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it looks beautiful. But yeah, it's definitely still beer, although the process is beer. It drinks more like a liquor. I see Matt at Massive Beer Review recently did a 2017 review, and they're really special beers, and they're so unique for a beer, and it's just cool seeing other people review them. But anyway, yeah, it looks like Utopias. Looks like thinned out maple syrup a little bit. Let's get into the aroma. This has so many different things going. So it is a cellar temperature, so it's relatively warm. But you're getting that cognac, sherry, you're getting vanilla in there, a little bit of maple. That one in particular, I said I had a lot of maple in the taste when I was being very uncouth and licking the bottles. Um, but yeah, definitely, and I'm not surprised that the cognac and sherry things that are jumping out at me. A nice port as well. I mean, I haven't had port in a long time. That is something I enjoy quite a bit when I'm not having a beer. That vanilla is that like oak kind of vanilla, sort of like more like vanillin. You do get some alcohol in the aroma. You know, if I do too many in a row, I get a little bit of sting. You get like those whispers of alcohol. I'm going to say mixing the three hasn't created anything that seems radically different than doing them separately. See, that one I got actually more like it did smell like vanilla bean, actually, not just a vanilla. But it definitely smells a part of Utopias. And yes, they are all a little different. I'm not getting a lot of that, like that cosmic funk that's in them, at least in the aroma. But let's see about the taste. Cheers. That's nice. Speaking of vanilla, I'll talk about the other stuff. But speaking of vanilla, that finish has a huge vanilla wave as part of it. There's so much stuff going on. It's kind of hard to describe, to be honest with you, because there's so many things like firing off my brain as you take the sip and let it go down. Um, it is still not surprising given the ABVs in the 20s. Um, a little hot, more warmth than burn though, which is amazing. That I've had like triple IPAs that burn more than this. Like in the 10% range. So it is pretty impressive. Somewhat syrupy. And again, that vanilla is nice. Just like the aroma, you get that sherry, that port comes through, some of that cognac. That's probably one of those three things I know the least about from experience, but definitely nice port. You get, not that it tastes like rum, but it reminds me of like rum soaked raisins, like a dried fruit like that. If you change out the liquor from rum to perhaps, you know, well, yeah, okay, I can't say rum. Maybe like some bourbon or something in there as well. And I forget all these blends. I'm sure there's got to be bourbon. Yeah, there's bourbon, at least a couple of them. I'll have to double check when I am done doing this. Um, it's never like cough syrupy, but it does have that syrup and that little, like I said, alcohol warmth approaching burn, but not quite that level. Um, that dried fruit note is pretty spot on. In terms of maple syrup, I don't get a ton of that. Um, just that little bit, which is probably coming from whichever one that it seemed to be a lot in. And it's interesting how that Mother Cosmic Funk they use oddly adds, I think it's from that anyway, could be from the barrels as well, or whatever, some combination or one or the other, some dryness to it. But there is a little bit of that twang in there as well. And again, like I'm trying to describe it as best as possible. There's so much stuff going on in here, and some of the flavors are relatively unique, at least for my palate. Things I haven't experienced, or don't experience often. But sorry, just checking the time, make sure this doesn't go down. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice, cool day. It's like mid 50s out. Having a nice sipper like this is awesome. Yeah, there's that like again dried fruit, and not just like raisins. Almost you get like some dried apricot in there. It's really again, it's awesome. There's a lot of stuff going on. I can kind of keep just slowly probably picking more and more things, but I like to keep my videos somewhat short. Although I see we're approaching the 10-minute mark. Again, thank you everyone who has reached out, who has watched. 500 reviews. That's incredible. That's amazing. I had no idea, obviously, when I started, how long I would do this for, what the response would be. And again, I've just met so many awesome people. And yeah, I just, again, appreciate it. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram and Untappd. No hype beer reviews at both those places. Always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, do super douchey things for your 500th beer review. Cheers.